everyone, this is Rachel, and I'm here for Free Flow Wednesday here at the Crafty Maven's Getaway. Now today I'm going to be working with my Scraptastic kit, and that has a lot of pink paisley and Maggie Holmes bloom. I am going to use this floral pink paisley as my border, so I am going to gut it because I'm sorry, that is just too pretty to waste. By using the whole piece to back the gray cardstock, I'm going to use, that's the main part of my page. Now I do cut off about ½ an inch on two sides of this gray cardstock to give about a ¼ inch border for that floral paper. And once I get that down, I have to make a very hard decision. I really love this pink ombre watercolor that's part of the Maggie Holmes line. Oh, I'm just showing you that the pink paisley is paper number 10 from their C'est La Vie line, and then it's blurry, but it does say that this paper is the fresh paper from Maggie Holmes. Unfortunately, the other side of this are all of the cut aparts, and they're so pretty, and I'm trying to decide which half I'm willing to sacrifice, and I do end up going with the deer and the swan side, just because less of a chance that I'm actually going to use it. I really do love that little teacup, and it has a little smaller one underneath that says beautiful. So I do end up cutting that out, and I'm able to cover the majority of that with my photo, and I know with layers and tucking things in, I'll be able to compensate for the rest of that piece that will overhang from my photo. Now this is a Scraptastic exclusive piece of paper called Crazy Hearts, or Crazy Heart, and it's very cute because you can cut all those lines apart, but if you can also cut them individually if you really wanted to, because they're tickets. So I cut out the word bloom, and that's going to become part of my title. This photo is just a very sweet photo of my niece taken outside at a country club at a party for her grandfather about 15 years ago, and I really wanted to scrap it using these pictures because there's lots of florals in the pictures, so I just thought it went really well. There isn't a super big story to go behind this, so I was looking for this is just a pretty layout. This is not a big story. So what I'm basically doing is I'm going through stuff I got with the kit and kind of seeing what's going to work. There are a lot of glassine bags in the kit, and I have those frames that I added as part of my counterfeit add-on kit, along with that gold foil tag. None of that's actually going to make it on the layout. I do start to go through the die cut pack from the Bloom kit, which did come in my Scraptastic kit, and I just kind of went through the whole thing. I hadn't really done anything. I do pull out a bunch of those florals, and then I also pull out that word love that's half pink and half gold glitter. Now, I pull out this die cut because it says dreaming of sunshine and flowers, and considering she is sitting in the sun in front of flowers, I thought it was too on the nose not to use. So I've pulled away a lot of the things I'm not going to end up using, and now I'm just trying to place down what I am going to use, which is that teacup with the flowers in it and the cut part that says beautiful, along with these florals, and I'm just trying to tuck them in a way that it shows interest around the photo and also hides that little hole that I made. I did want to mention before we get too much farther, as you can see me fussing with all of this, that this is going to be my last Crafty Mavens video. I have decided not to join up for the spring. I am very busy, and oh yeah, Sansi tries to join us, sorry. And I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me here. Thank you guys so much who decided to follow me over on my regular YouTube channel. I will leave a description box for those of you who do want to join me over my channel. I do post regularly over there. But I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me here at the Crafty Maven's Getaway. It has been absolutely a blast doing this. And also a big thanks to Hannah for starting this, and for all the women who are part of it and all the women who work behind the scenes to make sure it runs smoothly. Okay, so getting back to the layout, I've got my die cut florals pretty much exactly where they're going to be, and I use the leaves that went along with them just for some added interest. Now I get this die cut put down, and I'm just adding a little bit of extra glue in the places where things are still bopping up a bit where I don't want them. And I'm going to use this word love, and it came in the die cut pack, and there's actually a tag that these are cut out from. Now, technically that O is supposed to have the gold on the top, but I really actually liked the way it looked on the bottom. So I pull out these Dear Lizzie puffy stickers, and they're from the Serendipity line, and these I pulled out as part of my counterfeit kit, and I really thought the colors went well, so I pull out that puffy XOXO and a little puffy heart that's above the die cut on the upper right hand side, and then I'm also going to pull out a third one last second right before I finish. Now I use my Craft Market stickers for a little bit of part of my title, and then also for that sticker that says happy moments or little moments or something like that. And then I pull out from the Scraptastic kit this little sticker, and I actually don't remember what it says, but it says something about being happy with something or other. I don't know. Maybe you can see it in the photo at the end. I apologize for that. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, oh, it's not the last thing I'm going to do. One of the things I'm going to do is add this label sticker to the top, and then I'm going to take out my roller date stamp. I've been really trying hard to use them, and it just says Happy Place. And now I'm going to make some lines for my journaling, and as I said, this really wasn't a journaling heavy layout. This was honestly, I just have always really loved this photo of her, and I was just kind of waiting for the right papers to be able to do it justice, and I really thought the Maggie Holmes Bloom had just such pretty florals in it that it just really worked for this photo. So now I added a glitter heart from the die cut pack, and now I'm adding enamel dots in a dark gray, a light gray, and then a pink heart in 3 of my embellishment areas. And now I'm getting to the last thing I'm going to do. I add that sticker, and now I'm gonna fling some Heidi Swap gold color shine all around the page. I'm actually very heavy-handed with it this time. I just thought it really added to the whole thing. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me here today at the Crafty Maven Getaway. Have a fabulous day. If you have any questions, just let me know, and flick me a thumbs up if you can. It helps YouTube find out we're awesome. Alright everyone, bye!